All right, so today we got a video by Hassan Campbell. It's called Hassan Campbell Reacts to the Man Who Wore a Wire for the FBI on Lil Durk, right? Now honestly, I know who Hassan Campbell is. I've never watched one of his videos before. This was my first time watching one of his videos. New York dudes are different, bro. They're just different. You can spot a New York dude out of any crowd, any freaking crowd. You could pick out the New York dude. But we can go ahead and get into this content. He's talking about Lil Durk and OTF Jam. Okay.
Shall we begin?
Yeah, let's go.
Shall we begin?
Let's go.
One of my favorite slogans that y'all know me for is pay attention to your circle before they hurt you. Right? I say that for a reason. I don't trust nobody. And I definitely don't trust all these dudes that's coming home from the federal penitentiary.
Hey.
What, I gotta put that in subtitles or something? Sir?
I feel him on that for real. Like, these dudes that's coming home early from the pen, why are y'all trusting them? You know what I'm saying? Or you got dudes that's catching these multiple cases and they not getting locked up. Why are y'all trusting them? You know what I'm saying? In this case with Lil Durk, I know that's not really the case because OTF Jam did his full 12 and got out, right?
Shout out to Sue Surf. I don't trust no one, especially these dudes that's getting time cuts coming home from the federal penitentiary.
Bro, I swear that's a women's hat. I'm gonna leave him alone.
You know, being in jail, right? I learned that you can't trust dudes in jail because some of the dudes that's living right next door to you, that's stabbing dudes up with you that you think is the realest, are working for the DEA. I remember back, there was a brother from Webster, Barney Blow. Shout out to him. Last time I seen him, I think we was in HDM. We used to go to court together. And allegedly, the brother had a brother from the law library that was helping him with his case. And when he went to trial, from what I heard, the dude from the law library that was helping him with his case.
Hey, this dude, he reminds me of Christopher Walken when he talks.
The way your dad looked at it, this watch was your birthright. You'd be damned if any slope's gonna put the greasy yellow hands on his boy's birthright, so he hid it. In one place he knew he could hide something, his ass. 5 long years he wore this watch, up his ass. Then he died of dysentery. He gave me the watch. I hid this uncomfortable hunk of metal up my ass 2 years.
Testified on him. So all along, he was trying to act like he was trying to help him with a strategy to go to trial, but he was really looking to get the details of his case so he could testify on him. Shall we begin?
I thought we already started.
Now, with this dude that told on Lil Durk, right? Allegedly, he comes home from jail. Durk gets him a crib. Durk gets him a car. Durk gives him $50,000. All along, Durk is welcoming his brother home with open arms. But what he didn't know was when this dude was in jail, locked up, they won't let me out. No, when he was locked up in jail, the feds came and paid him a visit in a cell and offered him a deal. I can't tell you what they whispered in his ear that would make him flip on his brother.
When this don't make no sense what he's saying right here. That the feds came to Jam while he was locked up in the cell before he got released in 22. That makes no sense. All right, so here's what happened. here's what happened. If you read the indictment, the rumor is OTF Jam got out on parole in 2022, right? After doing 12 years. He had to do 3 years parole. But in, what was it, August of 2022, he left Chicago without permission. Not allowed to do that. And guess where he went? He went to LA. If you read the indictment, co-conspirator 2 left Chicago, went to LA, did some business, and then took a private jet back to Chicago. They hurried up and got him back to Chicago. Now, they registered these flights in their regular names. So eventually, his name was going to get flagged in the system because he wasn't allowed to leave. You get what I'm saying? So he went on the run until like 2023 until they caught him. So he's got the story a little mixed up here. And there was no wire. What happened was he was calling people, asking them weird questions, trying to get them to say something, to admit something on the phone. And some of them probably did and scared to admit it. Everybody, they all know who those other two unnamed co-conspirators are in that indictment, because they was all doing business with them. So they already know who was telling. Durk, he already knew. He knew somebody was snitching.
CMB, am I my brother's keeper? Yes, I am. No, he wasn't.
Well, technically, if you think about that scene, he pretty much was.
Am I my brother's keeper? Yes, I am.
So after 2 years of communication and conversation with Durk, imagine all the conversations that the feds have on that wiretap. The feds could have been took down Durk. They've been had evidence to convict him.
I don't think so.
They had everything that they needed, but they allowed him to push the gang culture continuously. But when he decided to take a stand and reverse the evils that he did, this is the reward when you turn your back on Satan.
Whoa.
This proves, if you're not paying attention, that this industry and the federal government, well, they've been had everything that they needed to arrest Durk. But they allowed him to continue to make drill and kill music. As long as they profited off of his evil and the boys in the hood was destroyed by that.
Now, he's making some good points here. The government and the entertainment industry, they profit off of pushing dysfunction in black neighborhoods, in black culture, right? What he's wrong on is they probably didn't have enough evidence on Lil Durk yet. They were still gathering evidence because they were having Jam call around to the different OTF members who were involved, trying to gather more evidence. And then they had to probably follow a paper trail that could link them to Durk, right? It wasn't just that Durk, when Durk decided to change his life, to try to do better in life, that they want to go ahead and take him off, move him off the chessboard now. No, that's not what happened. What happened was Durk knew somebody was snitching, so then he tried to change his life to make himself look better as a cover. That's what some of y'all not understanding. And a lot of y'all here talking about free Durk and this and that and this and that. Yo, if Durk really did do what they're accusing him of doing, he deserves to be where he's at. If that was just a regular person, y'all wouldn't care. It's just that he can make music and he's rich. So now y'all here screaming free Durk.
That drill sound, that drill music, and being on demon time, It was A-OK. But the minute Durk decided that he was going to reverse the evils and convert and have people call or come to the call to prayer, Islam, well, it is what it is.
No, that's some BS.
But remember, see, this video don't have to be one of them long and drawn out videos. There's no reason for that. Pay attention to your circle before they hurt you.
Yeah, he's spitting facts right there.
You know how bad I want to take a stack and just throw money around and say, yo, hit him with the headshot. Go turn his TV off. Go rock his snot box. But I learned throughout the years, I could tell you many of stories. See, it's easy to move in for the kill. It's easy to go out there and turn somebody's TV off.
It's hard to get away with it, though.
But when you hear that siren, whoop, whoop, that's the sound of the police. And they coming to get you. Bad boys, what you gonna do? Muck some sayings.
Dude, you gotta learn the words.
All them gangsters, when they get in that quiet room, they have loud conversations. Picture what they say. Well, in this situation, we don't have to picture what they said. We see the results of what this dude did to Durk. And all that work his father did, trying to change his son's life and spend time with his son and be a father to his son and be a father to the community. Well, all it took was a rat to rob him of everything.
Lil Durk wasted his talent by trying to keep one foot in the streets. That's what it is. Lil Durk is a grown man. Had money, mansions, traveled a lot. Come on. He was a grown man. He decided to go out and slide for Vaughn, even though they hit the wrong target. Even if they would have got Rondo, how was that sliding for Vaughn? And Rondo wasn't the one that pulled the trigger. Pab wasn't the one that pulled the trigger. Lil Tim was the one that pulled the trigger. So why are y'all going after them two instead of Lil Tim? You know what I'm saying? And while you thinking about it, if Vaughn would have just went back to the Airbnb that night, he would still be here today. Well, he'd be in prison with the rest of his O Block friends, but he would still be alive if he just went back to the Airbnb. So how does this get blamed on Quando Rondo or Lil Pab? And then y'all putting hits out on their lives for something that was Vaughn's fault.
The streets don't love nobody.
Sure
the
don't.
Streets got an expiration date. And when dudes got their back against the wall, you never know what's in the you never know what's in the hearts of men. Something in that man's heart went sick towards Durk. Something he didn't forgive him for. I don't know what that is. Or maybe it was just his selfish reasons, because Durk did everything a real dude was supposed to do when this dude came home from jail.
I don't know.
When he didn't even have to entertain him. Sometimes when you go Hollywood and you elevate yourself to a certain level, you can't go back.
I mean, think about it. Dude did 12 years, right? When he came home, Durk gave him 50 stacks, a house, and a car. Was that worth doing 12 years for? I mean, depends on how nice the house and the car was, right? Because I know 50 grand, that ain't enough, right? And then when I come home and we celebrate that I'm home, bro, you're not supposed to be sending me on no more crash out missions. You know what I'm saying? You're supposed to be putting me in a position to handle something else for you that's making both of us some money. I'm supposed to be your number two now. You know what I'm saying? I'm supposed to be telling the others to go out on these missions. You feel me? No, you sending me out on a crash out mission too. Even though I ain't even allowed to lead the state. That made no sense. That was just sloppy. So up next, we got King Yella, and he's talking about the accusations of OTF Jam wearing a wire.
So they saying that OTF Jam never wore a wire, right? They saying he never wore a wire. They saying what actually got them blurred was, shout out AK, man. What actually got them blurred was, this man was on parole. He flew to Cali the day before Lil Pad was killed.
Told y'all.
And the day after. And when he went back, he was on the run. Whatever, he was doing, moving around, whatever. And he had a parole violation. You know, the man just came home. So the main thing was this. The man never supposed to left Chicago, man. He left unattended. He left without permission to go to California. And next thing you know, they come to find out that fool got killed. They saying that I guess they hiding him, and then the other nigga, he dead now. King is supposed to have been somebody else that flew out there too. But they saying that he initially was supposed to just go to jail on a parole violation.
But he got
and
caught
that
with some
parole
heat.
violation, when they finally got up with him, he ended up getting snatched and having a gun on him. And getting blurred with the gun, they get to questioning him. Why you in Cali? Woo-dee-woo-woo-woo-woo. So while he in Cali or whatever, he explained, da-da-da-da-da, they end up breaking him down. And when they end up breaking him down, what happened? His name, his name, his name, his name, his name, this name, that name, what name, what. He ended up telling on the whole infrastructure. So they saying there never was a why. These niggas just did another sloppy job.
Yup.
Stupid.
Think about it. Had the rental cars in their names. Even if they change the plates, there's going to be an electronic trail of those vehicles being there because they all got GPS on them.
Stupid. Dumb. So now they say when they looking them up, I told a lot of people when the feds snatch you and you be like in private facilities, you can't find nobody. In his case, I think he ratted out the whole situation and now he's in protective custody.
Hey, I tried looking it up myself. I tried looking up on Pacer. I tried looking up on the BOP website. I tried looking up in the Fulton County, the Cook County Clerk of Courts. You cannot find no arrest records on OTF Jam right now. At least not that I can find. I don't know. That's weird. So I mean that means the feds are hiding him. He's in protective custody. He's gonna end up being like another Nicky Barnes. He's gonna be out somewhere in protective custody. He's gonna be like Alpo Martinez.
He in protective custody, probably with a new name. James Bond, Harry Dickman, Charles Lee Broccoli. You don't know what this man's name is. Why? Because the feds got on the fold, man. They got on the fold. And if y'all don't understand how the feds work,
hey, make sure y'all hit that like button.
This is how the feds work. The feds works just like this. Y'all watch Alpo. Paid in full, right? He told on all them people. They had Alpo hidden. They put you in protective custody, which he might not be on the case. He's going to be the guy that's going to come in and point out this happened, that happened, rid of this, da-da-da-da. Why? Because at the end of the day, he a small fry. Who they want?
They want
Head
Durk.
honcho,
He got the
which
money.
is Lil Durk. They want Durk. They want the head honcho. They want the big dog of the OTF.
Now, if there was a wire, they would probably have gang charges on this indictment, but there's not. So there's probably no wire.
Family, man. And he could be a shooter, he could be a killer, he could be somebody he could be the one that killed Lil Pad. Long as that man say, Durk told me to do it or paid me to do it, that's gonna cook Durk.
Yep.
And that's enough to cook him and hang him and get him up out of there. So that's all they was looking for. And guess what? They gonna let that man walk around free. Free. Sammy the Bull. Y'all know Sammy the Bull? Killed plenty of people, man.
Oh yeah.
What that man gonna do? 5 years? He killed hella people, but guess what he did? He told on everybody. He got out on everybody. He gave them people what they was looking for. He gave them what they was looking for. So guess what? Sammy the Bull, you cool, but we want the big fish. We want the bigger. We want him. We want him. We want him. We want him. And that's what's going on with this Durk situation, man. So they coming to find out. They saying Tate Town King supposed to have been out there. OTF Jam flew out there. Why is y'all got somebody that y'all know is on? Like, people don't think.
Exactly.
Man. And then y'all want to go here, oh, he a snitch. Oh, he telling. Oh, he this. Bro, y'all just do the dumbest stuff ever.
Sending him, knowing that he's not allowed to leave Chicago, you sent him on a crash out mission. Unless y'all didn't really stop to think that he was going to get caught leaving the city on an airplane. Now, he would have been fine. He would have been fine if he would have drove and not got pulled over on the way there or on the way back. But nah, they want to hop flights and shit.
And then get mad. You can't get mad. You got to be mad at yourself for doing the dumb things that y'all doing. Why is you sending somebody that's on parole? You can't tell me why I can't go. I'm not on parole. Well, he was on parole. And they can't tell him where to go. So now they're questioning, why is you out of town? Why is we going through this search? OTF peanut butter and jam. Why is you in California? Did I tell you can go there, sir? This how you gonna be. How do you look? No. So why were you in California, sir? Guess what you gonna use now? Guess what he used now? What? Lil Durk had a show out there. I went out there with Lil Durk had a show out.
And then felon in possession of a firearm is a federal offense. The feds could choose to pick this up if they want to. They know he messed with Lil Durk. They're going to pick that up, and that's more than likely what happened. Then they broke him down. He flipped.
Oh, hold on. Let's search on the internet. There's a lot going on. Damn. Oh, they got King Von. These the people that had some. Oh, no! He died. His homie got killed. Now they putting 2 and 2 together. They putting this shit together, and now they figuring out what's going on. Why is they doing this? What's happening? Why is they doing this? They putting this together because they know now that these two individuals, these two teams are in tour with each other.
Yeah. Hey, FBI agents are just like the rest of us. They listen to music too. Guarantee there are FBI agents that are drill rap fans. They listen to drill rap. Not just for their job. Probably be in a car head bobbing and everything. You know what I'm saying? And y'all telling everything in these songs. Telling everything.
And now what? What you got to do? You got to explain yourself. You have to explain yourself on why you went out there. You have to explain to these people why was you all the way in California and somebody just got murdered out there. You have to tell these people that because you had no business of going out there. You had no business of leaving the state. You had no why is you here? Now guess what? Now you got to tell on everything y'all got going on. Y'all it's over with. Now we got you. We got you because you finna have to tell on everybody because you had no business out there. Now we got you. Now either we finna tell you going back to prison for this gun we caught you with, or you finna tell us what's going on. And guess what he did? Oh, well, you already brought this man's name up. You already told him while you was in California. You was in California, why? Because your homie famous, he had a show. He ain't had no show that day. He ain't had no business. He ain't had no reason out there. Now guess what? Everybody blurred because of you traveling on parole. You ain't had no business going out there. You should have set your stupid ass down. But guess what? He don't care. He don't care because he's telling on everybody. He in protected custody right now.
Yeah.
He in protected custody right now. Wait.
Hey, look his name up. I cannot pull up any paperwork on him now. None.
With a new name, new everything, new address, probably in a new country or a new state somewhere. They changed this man's whole identity. Guess so what? So they could get down on dirt, so they could get down on everybody that has something to do with it. Oh, man, listen, man. That man finna he threw everybody under the bus. That's why them people came and got everybody. Because this man got down already. Mm-hmm. That's why.
They got the case already. They got it sold up already. It's not looking good for Durk and these other dudes. And you got to remember, there's still another unnamed co-conspirator 4. Who is that? Everybody saying it's Brick. It's somebody from LA. So if they not naming them, but they know who it is, why y'all think they're not naming them? I don't know. Maybe he working too. Everybody say Brick working. You see my last video. It's pretty there's a case to say that Brick is working. Let's just put it that way. But anyways, you guys, that's my video for today. If you guys made it this far and you're new to the channel, make sure you hit that subscribe button and make sure you hit the bell icon. That way YouTube notifies you every time I drop a new video. Hey, we're almost to 1,900 subscribers. The goal is to get 10,000 subscribers, you guys. So let's go ahead and keep this ball rolling. Go ahead and share this video. Make sure you guys drop a like down there, comment down in the comment section that helps this video out. That helps this video get out into the algorithm and get some eyes on it. I greatly appreciate you guys. For now, it's your boy Charm. I'm up out of here.